Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Beach Street Sports Splash. I'm the host, the Hoops Guru. But today we're not talking hoops, we're talking Super Bowl. Yes, if you're looking at this right now, you know the results of the Super Bowl. The New England Patriots are the Super Bowl champions. They beat the Seattle Seahawks 28-24. I was pretty close to my prediction. I predicted that the New England Patriots would win 27-24. That's what I thought. I thought the Patriots would be able to move the ball well against the Seahawks, which they did. Two interceptions by Brady kind of kept the game a lot closer than maybe the score should have been. But one of those interceptions were one was horrendous. The other one I can't remember too well, but I think that did kind of keep Seattle a little closer and gave them the great opportunity to win the game in the waning seconds of the fourth quarter. Um, the last play of the game. Let's talk about it. After that drive, and you have that miraculous catch, you got to punch it in. It's not time to be cute. It's not time to be overly creative. You have probably the best running back in football, if not top three, if not definitely top five. He had 102 yards, I believe, on 24 carries. He just ripped off a nice 4-yard run, which almost was a touchdown within itself. 20 seconds left. The Patriots gave you a gift by not calling a timeout, or like in the previous Super Bowl versus the New York Giants, allowing you to have a touchdown so that they can get the ball back with enough time to try to get a field goal to tie the game. So 20 seconds left. You have a timeout in your pocket. You run beast mode. You run him once. If he doesn't get in, you use your other timeout. Try again. If not, tip your hat to those guys. But if so, you get in. Let's say if you do get in the first run, there's maybe like 15 seconds left or so, somewhere in that ballpark when you kick it off. Trust your defense. Trust that your defense can hold these guys, and definitely keep you out of field goal range. If they do tie it up, hey, you got to tip your cap, but you have to give your team the lead. And I think the most telling tale of the whole situation is when Pete Carroll's interviewed after the game, and he explains how he had it all mapped out and that pass was pretty much just a junk play. If they scored, so be it. But he says the interception wasn't supposed to happen, or something to that effect, or the player wasn't supposed to make that play. That's hubris, y'all. That's what that is. When you're everybody's trying to win. Everybody there is an athlete. Everybody should be accounted for. So, uh, yeah, that can happen. When you put the ball in the air, things can happen. And sorry that you didn't account for that, Pete Carroll. But that probably never crossed his mind that thing could happen. But when the ball goes in the air, those types of things can happen. Not saying that Marshawn Lynch couldn't have fumbled the ball on the one either. But you go with something that's more reliable in that situation, where nine out of times out of 10, the reality is the correct thing, is that he punches that ball in the end zone. But, unfortunately, that ending only exists in the alternate universe now because the game's over. And the history books will always say that Pete Carroll made one of the worst calls in the history of Super Bowl, that he snatched the jaws of victory out of his own hands. So there you have it. Hey, leave your comments. Let me know what you think on the Super Bowl. Pete Carroll over coach. Are we overanalyzing this thing, or is it one of the worst calls in the history of the Super Bowl? But now, as a New York Giants fan, I can kind of let it go now. That for the Patriots, that hey, it's about time the ball bounced your way. You had two tough ones. Um, if Tom Brady wins that Super Bowl against the Giants in '07, he has a perfect season. If he wins both of them, he's 6-0 in Super Bowls. It's no doubt that he goes down as the best quarterback in the history of football. He still probably is, if not top two, top three of all times for sure. But it's about time the ball bounced their way a little bit. I think if they would have lost again with that miraculous catch by Curse and lost in the waning seconds again, it would have been hell for Tom Brady right now today. But he's smiling. He's got a new truck in his back pocket, so he's doing good as the MVP. And there you have it. There's one in the record books. Like I said, leave your comments, subscribe to our page, and thanks for showing your support. Peace.